It's not a sound that wakes you. It's a searing, tightening, white-hot pain that rips you from your dreams. The dreaded nighttime leg cramp. It's a cruel intruder that leaves you breathless, sitting on the edge of your bed, massaging a muscle that feels like a block of concrete, your heart pounding. You're left sore, exhausted, and with a lingering fear. When will it strike again? For too long, we've been told this is just a normal part of getting older. Aches and pains we simply have to accept. But here at Young at Heart, we believe that's not the full story. We believe your body is always communicating with you. And those agonizing cramps? They aren't just a random nuisance. They are a powerful distress signal, a message telling you that something is out of balance. It could be the way you sleep, a hidden mineral deficiency, or even the way you've been drinking your water. The incredible news is that you hold the power to restore that balance. You don't need to rely on a cabinet full of prescriptions or resign yourself to sleepless nights. In this video, we're going to explore 5 powerful science-backed strategies you can start using tonight. These aren't just tips. They are foundational shifts in how you care for your body. We'll go step by step, not just through the what, but the why behind each one. So stay with me, because our final strategy is a simple 5-minute routine, so effective. A 2020 study in the journal BMC Geriatrics found it could slash the frequency of night cramps by more than half in just a few weeks. If you've ever had your precious sleep stolen by a leg cramp, take a moment to let us know in the comments below. You are part of a huge community, and you're in the right place to find solutions. And don't forget to subscribe to Young at Heart, where we explore how to live with vitality, strength, and joy at every age. Now, let's begin by transforming your bed into a sanctuary for your muscles. Strategy 1. Remake your sleep sanctuary. Let's start with something that seems almost too simple to be true: your sleeping position and your bedding. We spend a third of our lives in bed, yet we rarely think about the subtle stresses we place on our bodies during that time. As we get older, our muscles lose some of their youthful elasticity, and our joints can become less forgiving. When your legs are held in a slightly strained position for hours on end, they can develop a kind of silent tension. You don't feel it while you're asleep, but your nervous system does. And eventually, it protests with a sudden, painful contraction. The goal here is to create a zero-tension environment for your legs, a true sanctuary where they can fully relax and recover. Let's look at how to do that. If you're a side sleeper, the most common mistake is letting your top leg slide down and forward, twisting your hips and putting a slight continuous strain on your thigh and calf muscles. The fix is wonderfully simple. Place a firm pillow between your knees. This aligns your hips, pelvis, and spine, instantly relieving that tension. You might even find that a second, smaller pillow between your ankles feels even better, completely floating your top leg in a state of perfect relaxation. If you're a back sleeper, when you lie flat on your back, your lower back can arch, and your leg muscles, particularly the hamstrings and calves, are pulled into a long, slightly tense position. To counteract this, place a larger pillow or a rolled-up blanket under your knees. This creates a gentle bend in your legs, which immediately takes the pressure off your lower back and allows your calf and thigh muscles to go completely slack. It's a feeling of instant release. Now for a game changer most people never consider: the loose blanket trick. Think about it. Many of us sleep with our sheets and blankets tucked in tightly at the foot of the bed. This pressure, however light it seems, forces our feet downwards into a position called plantar flexion. It's the same position as pointing your toes. Holding this for hours effectively shortens your calf muscles, priming them to cramp. The solution? After you get into bed, give your feet a little room. Kick the sheets loose at the bottom or pull them up to create a small tent of space. You want your feet to be able to rest in a neutral position, not be pushed down by your bedding. By making these small adjustments, aligning your hips, supporting your knees, and freeing your feet, you are consciously creating a healing environment. You're telling your muscles, it's safe to let go. Try this for a few nights. You may be astonished at how such a simple change can lead to such profound peace. Strategy 2. The underestimated power of magnesium. Now that we've optimized your external environment, let's look at your internal one. If your muscles had a relax button, that button would be powered by magnesium. It is the great relaxation mineral. In the intricate dance of muscle function, calcium is the signal that tells a muscle to contract and tense up. Magnesium is the essential counterpart that tells it to release and let go. The problem is many adults, especially over 60, don't get enough of this vital mineral. Our digestive systems can become less efficient at absorbing it from food, and certain common medications, like diuretics, can deplete our body's stores. When magnesium levels are low, calcium can become overactive. The tense signal is loud and clear, but the relaxed signal is just a whisper. This leaves your muscles in a state of hyperexcitability, ready to cramp at the slightest provocation. While eating magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and dark chocolate is the best long-term foundation, sometimes you need more direct and immediate support. This is where transdermal application comes in, absorbing magnesium through your skin. This method is brilliant because it bypasses the digestive system entirely, delivering the mineral directly to the muscle tissues that are crying out for it. A 2019 study at the University of Sheffield confirmed this isn't just folk wisdom. Participants who massaged a magnesium chloride solution into their legs each night saw a 31% reduction in cramps compared to a placebo group. How can you do this at home? You have two fantastic options. 1. Magnesium oil or lotion. About 30 minutes before bed, spray or rub a small amount of magnesium oil or lotion directly onto your calves, thighs, or wherever you tend to cramp. Gently massage it in for a minute or two. This not only helps with absorption, but the massage itself brings blood flow to the area. You might feel a slight tingle the first few times you use it. This is normal and usually subsides with regular use. 2. The classic Epsom salt bath. This is a time-honored tradition for a reason. Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. Add 2 cups to a warm, not hot, bath and soak for about 20 minutes, ideally about 90 minutes before you plan to sleep. This is a double win. Your body absorbs the magnesium, while the warmth of the water provides its own therapeutic muscle relaxation. It's a beautiful ritual that calms both your muscles and your mind, preparing you for a deep and restorative sleep. Strategy 3. The electrolyte symphony, not just salt. Magnesium is a key player, but it doesn't work in isolation. For your nerves to communicate properly with your muscles, they rely on a delicate balance of minerals called electrolytes. Think of it as an electrical symphony playing in your body. Magnesium is one important instrument, but it needs to be in harmony with others, primarily potassium and sodium. For decades, we've had one message drilled into us: salt is bad. Avoid sodium. And while it's true that excessive sodium from processed foods is a major health concern, our bodies need sodium. It's essential for nerve impulses and muscle contractions. The American Heart Association notes a baseline need of 500 milligrams per day just for basic function. When seniors, in an effort to be healthy, cut out salt too aggressively and combine that with medications like diuretics, their sodium levels can fall too low, a condition called hyponatremia. And one of the most common symptoms is muscle cramps. But it's not just about sodium. Potassium is equally crucial. It helps carry the electrical signals that tell your muscles when to relax. The key is not to obsess over one mineral, but to support the entire symphony with whole foods. For healthy sodium, don't be afraid of a small pinch of natural sea salt or Himalayan salt on your dinner. These unrefined salts also contain trace minerals. Bone broth and celery are also excellent natural sources. For rich potassium, think beyond just bananas. Sweet potatoes are a potassium powerhouse. So are avocados, spinach, coconut water, and plain yogurt. For balanced calcium, while calcium initiates contraction, a proper balance with magnesium is what matters. Get your calcium from sources like dairy, fortified non-dairy milks, sardines, and leafy greens. The takeaway is this: move away from processed, high-sodium packaged foods and embrace a diet rich in a colorful variety of whole foods. By doing so, you naturally provide your body with the balanced set of electrolytes it needs to keep your muscles firing smoothly and peacefully all night long. Strategy 4. The truth about smart hydration. You're probably just dehydrated. Drink more water. This is perhaps the most common piece of advice for leg cramps. And while dehydration is certainly a potential cause, the solution isn't always to just chug gallons of plain water. In fact, that can make things worse. This is what we call the dilution effect. Remember, that beautiful electrolyte symphony we just talked about? When you drink large amounts of plain water, especially in the evening, you can dilute the concentration of those vital minerals in your blood and tissues. You're effectively flushing out the sodium, potassium, and magnesium your muscles desperately need to function correctly. Your body becomes confused. The nerve signals get staticky and misfire, leading to those sudden involuntary contractions. That 2 a.m. cramp might not be from a lack of water, but from a lack of minerals in your water. The solution is not to drink less, but to hydrate smarter. 1. Sip, don't chug. Spread your water intake throughout the day. Sipping gradually gives your body time to absorb both the fluid and the electrolytes from your food, maintaining a steady balance. 2. Taper off at night. Try to drink the majority of your water by early evening. Significantly reduce your intake in the 2 to 3 hours before bed. This not only helps prevent the dilution effect overnight, but has the added bonus of reducing those sleep-disrupting midnight trips to the bathroom. Create a cellular hydration drink. During the day, give one of your glasses of water an upgrade. Add a tiny pinch of natural sea salt and a generous squeeze of lemon or lime juice. The salt provides sodium and trace minerals, and the citrus provides potassium. These electrolytes act like keys, helping to unlock your cells so the water can get inside where it's needed most, rather than just passing through you. Eat your water. Don't forget that many foods are incredibly hydrating. Cucumbers, celery, oranges, and watermelon are packed with water that is structured with its own natural electrolytes. Smart hydration isn't about volume, it's about balance. It's about giving your body the fluid it needs without washing away the very minerals that keep your muscles calm and cramp-free. Strategy 5. The game-changing 5-minute reset. We have now addressed your sleep posture, your mineral balance, and your hydration. We've set the stage for success. Now, for our final and most powerful strategy, the one that actively retrains your muscles and calms your nervous system. It doesn't come in a bottle, and it costs nothing. It's the simple, profound act of stretching. As we age, and especially if we spend long periods sitting, our muscles, particularly in our legs, naturally become shorter and tighter. Think of your calf muscle like a rubber band that has been slowly wound tighter and tighter all day long. By the time you go to bed, it's at maximum tension. One wrong move, one pointed toe during a dream, and snap, it seizes into a cramp. Gentle, consistent stretching is how we unwind that tension. It's how we reset the neuromuscular signals, release stored tightness, and lengthen the muscle fibers back to their natural, relaxed state. The 2020 study in BMC geriatrics I mentioned earlier was remarkable. It took a group of older adults suffering from regular night cramps and had them perform a short, simple stretching routine just 3 times a day. The results were astounding. A reduction of over 60% in cramp frequency. These were not athletes. They were regular people just like you. Here is a 5-minute routine inspired by that research that you can do before bed to reclaim your nights. 1. The standing calf stretch. 1 minute. Stand facing a wall, about an arm's length away. Place your hands on the wall for support. Step 1 foot back, keeping that leg straight and your heel flat on the floor. Gently lean forward, bending your front knee, until you feel a gentle pull in the calf of your back leg. It should feel good, never painful. Breathe deeply and hold for 30 seconds. Then, switch legs and repeat. 2. The seated hamstring stretch. 1 minute. Sit on the edge of a sturdy chair. Extend one leg straight out in front of you, with your heel on the floor and your toes pointing to the ceiling. Keep your other foot flat on the floor. With a straight back, gently lean forward from your hips until you feel a stretch along the back of your extended thigh. It's a gentle opening. Hold for 30 seconds, breathing into the sensation. Switch legs and repeat. 3. The standing quad stretch. 1 minute. Stand next to a wall or a sturdy chair for balance. Hold on with one hand. With your other hand, reach back and grasp your ankle or foot on the same side. Gently pull your heel toward your glute, feeling a stretch in the front of your thigh. Keep your knees close together. Hold for 30 seconds. If you can't reach your foot, you can loop a towel around your ankle to help. Switch legs and repeat. The in-the-moment rescue. If a cramp does strike, remember this technique. Instead of just rubbing it, actively engage the opposing muscle. For a calf cramp, sit up, grab your foot, and gently but firmly pull your toes towards your shin. Hold this stretch until you feel the spasm begin to release. Performing this short routine before bed and perhaps once or twice more during the day sends a powerful message of relaxation from your brain to your body. It is an act of profound self-care. So, here's what I want you to take away tonight. You do not have to live with the dread of nighttime leg cramps. You are not powerless against them. Your best, most peaceful nights are not in your past. They are waiting for you. By creating a sleep sanctuary for your body, powering up with the magic of magnesium, conducting your own electrolyte symphony, practicing smart hydration, and committing to the 5-minute reset, you are taking back control. You are shifting from reacting to pain to proactively creating a state of balance and peace within your own body. These aren't just quick fixes, they are tools. Tools to sleep deeper, tools to wake up feeling rested and strong, tools to reclaim your energy and your vitality. Be patient with yourself. Try starting with 1 or 2 of these strategies this week. See how you feel. The real, lasting changes happen with gentle consistency. And one morning, you'll wake up and realize you slept through the entire night, peacefully and without interruption. If this video has empowered you, please show your support by hitting that like button and subscribe to Young at Heart for more practical science-backed advice on living your best life after 60. And please, share this with a friend or family member who you know is struggling. What strategy are you going to try first? Let us all know in the comments below. Your story could be the one that inspires someone else to find relief. Thank you for spending this time with us. Take care, be well, and sleep peacefully.